Hello, I'm here in Idabel, Oklahoma. This has been my family home since 1945. And we're here to educate and inform the citizens, the taxpayers of Idabel, about animal cruelty that has taken place in this town. Something that has been going on for a very long time.
Right for Idabel for change instead of backing it up and putting it under the table.
This has something to do with pet owners to city officials, and we need to put a stop to the animal abuse and neglect that has taken place. You need to be a responsible dog owner as well as a responsible city official. When you see animal abuse or neglect that takes place, you need to record it, you need to take pictures, and go through proper protocol when it comes to reporting it to the proper authorities. When you know that the authorities are not following through by taking this very serious, then you take it to the next level, which will be your city council. And then once you go there, then you take it to the next level. And this is where you get these animal advocacy groups involved. And in this case, the group is all over the United States of America. From the Humane Society of the United States to the Oklahoma Humane Society. And this is very serious what's going on in Idabel. So I'm asking for the people of Idabel, the taxpayers, to please take this serious, what's going on. You need to be very aware about what's going on with our animals here in this town and be responsible and do the right thing, because dogs and cats, horses, you name them, they're worth it. I mean, they're a part of God's creation. And the Bible speaks very highly about the purpose that these animals serve. And in this case, we're dealing with a dog that died at the shelter in January 2015. In February of 2015, we watched 4 dogs be abandoned, and 2 of them died, and the other 2 survived. And then we're looking back in 2013, where a dog was being chauffeured around in a cage in the back of a ACO's truck, starving to death. That's another piece of evidence, and it almost died. Then we're looking at what happened in 2010, when ARC stood before our city council members and were shunned and were not taken serious when they put the evidence before them about what's been going on here in our town. So enough is enough, and it's time that people should be held accountable, and I'm hoping that our city leaders, especially since it's election time, will take this cause a little bit more serious. Once we get the answers that we're needing to hear, once we go through due process, then maybe justice will be served. Thank you.
Here representing Atkins Pet Rescue and Nova Star Rescue. We drove up here from Arkansas. It's about four hours for us to get here because there's been a wrong done and it needs to be righted, and it seems like people are trying to cover it up and act like nothing happened. A dog ate a dog at the pound here in Idabel. And we were at that pound today, liberating 3 puppies, the Freedom Puppies, Idabel, Hoss, and
Rocky.
Rocky. Other names. You talk.
We'll be here anytime. We'll come every month till this has been justified.
Yep.
I don't care to make the drive. I also am here to support Atkins Pet Rescue, Idabel Pound, and Nova Star Rescue. We're here to do whatever we can because something has got to be done about this.
And when people are hired to take care of animals, they need to do their job. They need to take care of those animals and not let them starve to death or freeze to death when they're called to go pick an animal up and they've been hired for that job or elected for that job. They need to do it. And anybody who doesn't do it does not need to be the ACO anymore. He needs to be fired and someone else that's worthy to do that job put in his place. If he's letting dogs eat dogs in a pound he's supposed to be monitoring, that's wrong and it needs to be righted.
Okay, I want to mention Aurora because I don't think we mentioned Aurora enough. Aurora is the dog that died at the hands of somebody at the Idabel Pound. Everybody denied it. Nobody knows what happened. The dog was fine, then the dog was dead. So I want to mention Aurora because she started our mission. She's Idabel's fallen angel, and I want everybody to remember Aurora. Our mission has been to have Cecil Richards, the ACO at the Idabel pound, replaced, fired, sent home, whatever, because this just did not start with Aurora. My first experience with Cecil was in 2010 with some puppies that he had euthanized their mother and left the puppies to die under a building here in Idabel. And out of 7 puppies, 6 did die, 1 survived and was adopted out. It is horror story after horror story where Cecil Richards is concerned. He has no business dealing with any animal, even personal pets as far as I'm concerned. I will not rest until something is done and a change is made there. I don't care if they send him home. I don't care if he gets retirement. I don't care. I don't care what happens to him. I don't want him in charge of the welfare of an animal.